Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of God. The Apostle John wrote, Beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be, but we know that, when he shall appear, we shall be like him. For we shall see him as he is. 1 John 3:1-2. Here is the awesome vision of the future awaiting God's people. This is the most transcendent truth in the Bible. We are going to become God. God is doing all he can to keep this hope alive in us in the midst of a dark world. John continues, And every man that hath this hope in him purifieth himself, even as he is pure. Verse 3. If you understand the God family vision, here is how you will respond by seeking God-level purity. Becoming God means more than having God's immortality, power, and glory. It means having God's character. This needs to be our goal. But how do we achieve that? Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. Verse 4. Here is how we become God, by keeping his law of love. The Apostle John is one of the Bible's deepest writers. He knew God in the flesh more intimately than any other man. He had a vision of the glorified Christ. He deeply understood our future. John's thinking was dominated by the law of God. Notice the way this truth is presented in these few verses. Gerald Flurry writes in The Last Hour. First, God gives us this transcendental goal. Then he shows us how to achieve it. We must keep God's law and follow the government that implements it. Through God's Holy Spirit, we capture this vision and then want desperately to keep God's law. You cannot separate that vision, that future of becoming God, from the law of God. Becoming God means thinking like God, and that means coming to know, understand, and love God's law.